I'm just gonna be AFK for one moment while I grab something to drink. BRB. Alright. A little bit chilly. Now I need to put out a Discord notification. Pretend I know how to stream. All the fun stuff. Okay, that's launched. Let me just do a few other basics. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Discord notification, as well as trying to check something. So unfortunately, I can't troubleshoot something on the Sum Live. I'm sorry, I was talking and apparently to myself. I was trying to figure out why my Discord is showing me as online rather than streaming. And I don't know how to fix that. And I'm kind of at the point where I'm giving up. It's not like the most important thing in the world, right? It's not like it matters that much, but it's more like a nuisance to me. Like, it used to tell me, or it used to show that I'm live, and now it doesn't. Thank you for letting me know I was mute, though. I'm sitting here, like, fighting with Discord and talking to myself, and, yeah, it's not like it needed to be heard, I suppose, though. So Twitch displayed on my profile. I have it linked. I've got my streamer mode enabled. The only thing I don't have enabled is activity privacy, which I don't like it. I don't like broadcasting what I'm doing to people. Well, hello, Sward. Alright, I think I'm gonna give up on figuring this out, though. Yeah, it's just taking up time and distracting me. I already unlinked and linked my Twitch. It did not fix it. That's okay. It is what it is. Alright, so I'm waiting for this to cool down. What else was I doing last time? Okay, there's sound. I swear the music is like the biggest thing that makes me nervous in this game. Twitch integration? What do you mean? Like I said, I looked in Discord and I see where it says under, unless you're talking about a different spot, it says, where is it? Connections. I have connections set and I have Twitch. And then I just disconnected it and then I reconnected it there, unless there's another spot that you're saying. Apparently there is like a thing called Discord Stream Kit, which I don't have. Maybe that's why? Oh, when I click on that, it doesn't do anything. No, I was just saying that it always breaks. Yeah, I don't know. I give up. It's fine. It's not important. What is important is I hope you guys are having a good day today. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and I hope that you're doing okay. That you're cozy or comfy or... Okay, so last time I was playing yesterday, which was... I got enough copper finally. You don't need to have it. I don't have it on mine. And oh, the streamer kit? Yeah. I assume that this can't be touched yet, so that's fine. I marked on my map a few spots. Right? And there was one that had copper, I think. I don't remember. I thought I saw like surface level copper near my house. Oh, this was it. You're just existing? Existing is good though. Now I'm sure another thing I need to do in this game is I need to start like lighting torches around my house to lower the amount of spawns from enemies and stuff. I think that is actually a mechanic just like in Minecraft. Unfortunately though, that means I have to keep making torches. Yeah, there's no copper here. That surface level copper was a lie. What usually helps? Oh, I found one. I found it. It was just one level deeper. Okay, well, it's about to be nighttime. I don't want to get swarmed. I'm going to get out of this hole. I'm going to quickly get myself some food. Okay, you know what? I can admit I was wrong. Alright, we need some food. So we'll use up vegetables because those go bad. Do 4 and 4. Whatever. One extra. I dug big. Oh, you mean like I covered a large area? Yeah, I did. And then I'm going to put in 2 and 2. And then I need to... Nice. Mold must be broken. Okay, so break the mold. I see. Yippee! You can go for oil lamps instead of torches? I see. I'm guessing I require fat for those, right? Okay, so I actually technically have enough to make a ceramic oil lamp. I have a 1 bit of fat from the one time I killed a pig. Animal husbandry though, so sheep, goats, pigs, chickens, and hares can be turned into productive livestock. When you come across them, enclose them in a fenced area, chase them into your desired location, or break them or catch them in a basket trap or crate trap. Hmm. I see. Oh no. Alright, dairy farming. When ewes and annies have been or given birth, they can be milked. I guess I'll have to look out for ewes and mannies. How do I bring them home though? Because in Minecraft you just need a lead, right? Or like lure them with food. Um. Oh, fuck's sake. Duly noted. That's why you don't build crude doors. They break after a few uses. Hello. Alright, so... yeah, what have you guys been up to today? How's everything been going? Anything fun since we last spoke? Alright, it's no longer nighttime. I have my anvil, I have food, I have a pickaxe, and I have nearby copper. So, things are looking okay. Okay, so now we just gotta gather what we have. Not much has happened, it's been alright. That's good to hear. I mean, he never uses it. Have you ever seen him, like, walk towards his bed? I haven't, so I think he is just a weirdo. You have no idea, you know? Not really, it's your 2 nights off and you're probably gonna be on VR all night and today and tomorrow? I see. Well, hopefully you have fun. Wow, this is a pretty big vein. It was right under my nose. I ran so far looking for this. I am going to scream just because of the fact that I was wasting all that time and energy looking for this. And then I gave up without even finding it. It was right here. I am also very scared of a cave-in happening and just dying. Okay, so all in all, we got 45 20s, so that means I've gotten another 900. Which is 9 ingots worth, which is a pickaxe and other tools that I might need. I will continue to break around these a little bit just to kind of get a view if there's anything else, but I doubt it. Any fun plans with Hada today, Opti? You guys gonna get in VR together, or is Hada working? I might be playing a bit of Path of Exile tomorrow. The update is live on the 12th, and they're adding the druid and some other stuff. Alright. One more block. Two more blocks. Yeah. We are clear. Alright, so now that I have this, now what do I need to do? Been silent since Saturday. Is he okay? Did something happen? Okay, so we can make a backup pickaxe. I do need to make more of these, so let's fire up some clay. I need to make... Let's just do this to start. Also, sorry I'm not like super like engaging off the bat. I am pretty mellow at first unless there's something interesting to talk about. And me talking about myself is probably the best thing that I can do. But, you know, I also like talking about other people's stuff and problems, so if you guys have anything you want to talk about, I'm always happy to listen. Or read, I suppose. But in the meantime, just chill, relax, play games, do whatever you gotta do. Hopefully you're all doing okay. I need more sticks. Alright. There's probably better ways to find sticks than what I'm doing, but I'm just like looking at the ones that have the brown bits in them. How many is that so far? 7? Maybe I'll just run through the forest and pick up sticks off the ground. Seems like a better idea at the moment. Until I run into a bear and then I cry about it. Okay, so pick. So many stick collecting. Violet webcams. No, shouldn't say no to food. These are safe. Jack-o'-lanterns are bad. I do remember that. King bullets are good though. Yeah, you can't do something for someone who doesn't, seek out the help, so sometimes people are just difficult, But hopefully he's okay. He do be prone to being in his own head, so let's plant you here. It's weird how, like, sticks are a resource that I have to actively seek out sometimes. Like, Minecraft, it's easier sometimes. I do kind of contemplate killing the snakes, but I'm also terrified that if I get bit, it's just gonna one-shot me or something. Growing onions. I gotta mark this on my map. I mean, I might run into a good problem at some point soon because of this. Where, I have more food than I have, like, the need for it. And I'm looking forward to having that problem, I suppose. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Oh, before I forget, mark the crops. Just do that one, fine. There's more. There's flax. I'll try reaching out to Hada too. Say hi, see how he's doing. See if he wants to talk about whatever is on his mind. Sometimes it just needs an outside reach out, Oh, chickens. I need to catch them and make a house for them. Chickens and other animals so I can start eating pigs too. One sec. Let me just go over here. Ada. There we go. I at least sent a message, so hopefully he's okay. Obviously, I didn't say like, so Opti told me you're not happy. No, no, it's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna be upset. Don't worry. I've seen it obviously before, back when I first started talking and hanging out with him. He just kinda up and vanished once for a few months. Or for a month or so. Quartz bits. Quartz bits are not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. I'm sure quartz is important though. Use quartz to make glass. Is that what it is? I have to actively try to do vocal training too. I keep telling myself I will, and then I don't. So, yippee! I also need to find lime. Hmm. I will say from my own perspective, I don't ever get angry when someone like disappears or doesn't respond. I just get... You have Ritz crackers? Oh yeah, how did I remind you you have Ritz crackers? What? What did I say that has to do with Ritz crackers? Yeah, no, I don't get angry when friends don't reply to me. But I do start to feel a little bit, like, down myself because I'm like, oh, like, you know, did I do something? Are they angry? Sometimes it's just they need space. Those are two wolves that will maul me. I'm gonna try to keep away. They've killed me before, apparently, because there's my death marker. And I came down here, I think, and I dug. Yeah. Yeah, we did this. Yeah, no, it's perfectly understandable though for someone to like need that space to kind of like just take care of whatever's bothering them or what's eating at them. But it's also important for us when we're hurting to remember that we should reach out to our friends and we should let them know that we're okay and you know, people care. You care, I care, all their friends care. I've certainly had plenty of experiences though where, you know, friends become distant and the friendships kind of fall apart. And that does leave me feeling a little sad. Quite an interesting granite structure. Congratulations on retrieving crackers. So ultimately, I don't know. I try to give people space when they don't reply, and also like when I feel like maybe I'm being too overbearing, like if I'm worried or too much or they don't reply as much. And you know, that facilitates the distance that's being created. So it ends up being like a catch-22. You don't always want to be the one reaching out though. When it comes to making lime, I know I need like starfish and stuff, right? Sorry, I'm just replying to both sides now. Let's put you there. Starfish and like clams and other things. What do I not need? I just don't need this. Amazing that I would ever think that I don't need food. How do I find limestone though? I assume it's like on surface level and then you dig for it, right? Ah! Oh, that scared me. I thought I was dead. Okay, so I do need to find... Yeah, I need to catch some small animals. It just spawns like granite? I see. So I'm gonna have to find it, unfortunately. I have 26 sticks. I should go gather some more cattails to make more boxes so I can make, traps. This game... I don't know if this counts as like a full release or not. No, it's like... Does it say what version of it? I think it's technically, still beta. Let me see. It started in 2016, so it's been quite a while. Um, Client area. Sign in. I'm not a robot. No, it's technically a 1 point something launch. It's 1.121, so I guess it isn't early access. There you go. Sorry, I'm just checking things now. Wait, did I do this? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my browser. Okay, it is good. Good, good, good. Everything seems to be working correctly. Alright. Alright, so yeah. I've had talks with friends too where I tell them, like, you know, I do feel like there's a bit of distance that's growing and that it makes me sad or... I'm very open with my feelings. I don't know, I just felt, is that Pete? Uh, those are clay stones. I don't care about those right now. I'm sure they're valuable or something, and I'm just throw away gold, but Small animals. I am pretty paranoid when it comes to those little things though that kind of build up, where it's like, you know, people leaving. It can be a very sad time when you feel like your friends are kind of like branching off and I'm being chased by wolves. Okay, there are chickens over here. Another wolf. Motherfucker. Even with the wooden armor, that was half my health. Whoa! Why is the game lagging like this? Why can't I hit him? Okay. Motherfucker. Scare me every time. Ah. Anyway. It was fun. What do you mean, doggo? It was trying to murder me. Whose side are you on? Why must I die for the doggo to live, you know? Not fair. Alright, gotta drop off junk. I have to expand my farm further. Oh yeah, no, I do my best to be approachable too. Like, I don't hold like a grudge where I'm like, you didn't come back, I'm never talking to you again. Like, it's not that bad, but it is still like, I wonder if I did something wrong, and like, you know, it just leaves me in my own head. Alright, so let's put away you. Um, like I say, I try not to hold it against them. Give him one of my fingers? Why would I ever want to give up my fingers for a wolf to eat? Ugh. These away. Yeah, I started so many like things. Like, this is what I mean. This game really makes me feel like my ADHD is bad. wonder if people think that you do what? Like, dislike them or something? It's always possible people might think something. Can't really ever know, I suppose. Okay, if I let this do its own thing, it cures. Cool. Okay. I don't know what cooks with what, so I'm just gonna throw things in the pot and see. Nope. 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 I mean, I'm sure people think all sorts of things. That's the complication with, like, friendships, right? It's you never really know what's going on with someone when they just don't say anything. The old Irish goodbye, you know? Okay, apparently I just can't cook fish with other foods. We're just gonna cook the fish by itself. Like, honestly, I'm sure there's times where I've let friendships die too. It's not always the other person, right? It's sometimes just me. Sometimes I lose interest. Sometimes, um, just something bothers me and I feel it's easier just to separate myself. Sometimes nothing's wrong at all. Just sometimes people grow apart. And that's something I try to remember. And obviously not hold against someone, but, you know, it is painful when you grow apart from someone that you were close to. It's scary. Distance and change and all these things. The important thing though is just not to make it personal when something goes wrong and just to be open with people if they ask why. And again, it can be something as harmless as just, you know, I wasn't feeling it, or I just got busy. And that can be a disappointing answer, I'm sure. I almost stepped on the fire. Hello. Like, it's only in the moment that I still think of them. just the new people or things I'm doing are immediately there. Hmm. And everyone, so let's see. I feel like sometimes my brain is a dog's brain, sometimes where it's like I have object permanence is similar, but with people. Like it's only in the moment that I think of them, and the new people or things that I am doing immediately are there. And everyone needs to realize that you only have so much time to give and just need to communicate with them. And it's hard, just need to communicate with them. It's hard and not beat yourself up because life is happening. I mean, yeah, those are all valid things. I think that one of the things I've said before is like being in the online space, like having friends who are all digital, it's a double-edged sword, right? On the one side, it's great. You constantly can meet more people. On the other hand, it means that the connections you make are fickle in a sense, where even if you're not doing it intentionally, you're always filling a new spot. There's always someone new. And because there's always a chance that you'll meet someone new, it means that, you know, people who were important to you kind of fall off. And it can kind of make the friendships feel less important. It's not intentional. And it's not, you know, a bad thing that it happens. It's just part of what happens. But that's why, again, it's like if you're not online and you're talking to friends and stuff, most of the time your friend group will stay pretty closed. If you're constantly meeting new people, your friend group is constantly changing and growing and shifting. And people will start to inevitably feel like, you know, they're no longer as important to you. It's not like you're doing it maliciously. It's not like anyone has a reason to do it. It's just part of being in a very social sphere. And new people are always, unfortunately, going to be more exciting to be around because they're new. I mean, why wouldn't you find that to be appealing? And, you know, that's why it's scary. These are all low on the N nutrient. This is P and K. And this is N, so I don't want to plant those there. My farm is so ugly. Everything is just planted randomly. There's very little, like, nuance. It's just, I just put it here. And everyone needs to realize that you only have so much time. Oh, yeah, I read that already. Oh yeah, it's hard. Life hard. And of course, it's best to not take things personally when they do happen. It's difficult not to, but, you know, like I said, it is just part of it. Like, is the reason I'm not really someone that's you look to hang out with because you're, you know, you found these new people, or because I'm not interesting, or is it because of X, Y, Z? And these aren't healthy questions, mind you. But these are natural things to kind of occur where it's like, try to understand why. And so, yeah, we just dwell and we worry and we become anxious. And ultimately, we could end up driving the friendship further apart by doing all those things. And that's terrifying, isn't it? Like, to realize that you're in a bad loop of, like, bad mental. Is that how it works? No. Let's see. That's handy. So I need to go where I saw chickens and set up a trap. Let's see. See. So I should, in theory, set myself up to have a, like, animal pen to protect the chickens as well as keep them. I don't know, I gotta do stuff. Oh, let's see, in the house. Inbox, that's what it was. Need boards. To make boards, I need to... Anyway. Okay. So I need iron ingot. I need... I need a copper saw, which is made with a saw blade, which is made with 1 ingot. And that's what I was doing. Okay, I am kind of understanding my own brain again. Oh, and I need bait. I'm going to assume, well, just check. I don't think you're necessarily wrong for it, don't get me wrong. If I were to put it in my own perspective, I think that what the other person ends up feeling, there's a bug in my face, can often be akin to, like, you know, not feeling like they're interesting or like enough for you anymore. Because, like, you might not realize it, but you might reach out to them less, right? Like, suddenly you went from talking to them almost every day to almost not at all because you've been busy with new people. And that's where they might feel hurt. Again, I don't know for sure because I don't know for your situation, but I've seen it happen and I know I've done it myself. I've caught myself where I was, you know, really close with someone. We hung out a lot. And then I gradually started, like, finding other people to hang out with, not because I was looking to replace them, but because just naturally that's what happens. And just, you know, you just make new friends, or you hang out with your other friends and they introduce you to new people, and you just start to grow apart. And, you know, if you're the only one growing apart, so the other person that you're friends with isn't really doing it too, they just feel the full brunt of it. And they wonder, like, oh, is it because I'm boring? Is it because I did this? And, like, it goes on both parties. If you yourself find yourself, like, with close friends and then you let that kind of slip because you're distracted and you're, like you said, object permanence, that does mean that you yourself have to work on that, right? Like you have to do your best to be on top of that or maintain relationships with people that you know, were previously. And if you don't want to, obviously don't. But that's just my personal opinion. Again, it's like if things are important to you, you'll do it, right? Like you know, reaching out to a partner. If the partner is important to you, you will go out of your way for them. And, you know, that's important. You don't do that, then... Oh, wait, god damn it, I know why I was here. See, I'm so easily distracted by my own thoughts. Let's do a spell screen for you. And then we'll hopefully catch a chicken. Where the wolf was chasing me earlier. I honestly don't know exactly where the chickens were. Oh! Onion. Okay. Oh, it's a boar. Chickens! Okay. Then I need to go like this. It's not your responsibility to worry about how everyone else feels, though. Like, ultimately, that's on them. If they so choose to take things personally, and then, like, be angry at you for not... That is a dog. Okay, I'm being chased. No, of course not. But again, it comes back to a question of like, what was the common factor before? Were you reaching out to them pretty frequently before? Were you showing much more interest originally? Did that change? Or is it something that they themselves stopped putting effort in? Like, basically, you might not catch yourself doing this, or maybe they don't catch themselves doing this, right? But someone slowly either stops showing interest and stops putting in effort. And it's just more of a matter of like, do you find yourself doing what you used to do? Do you reach out to these people like you used to? And vice versa. Did they stop putting in an effort and now they're expecting you to? Like, I can tell you from my own personal experience, we used to reach out to a friend every single day, and over time it started to feel like I was the only one interested in our friendship, so I slowly stopped. And, you know, it sucks, but that's just kind of what happened. And that's the other thing too, is like, inviting people to commingle is another huge factor. If you like had like friends and then like they never met your other friends, you do start to run into that situation where you're splitting your time and you feel like there just isn't enough time to socialize. At least not on the scale that you used to. Personal opinions, personal thoughts, you know? But it is a relatively common issue. And again, this isn't putting all the responsibility on you, just for the record. I'm just speaking from, like, you know, the outside perspective, devil's advocate kind of deal. Like, speaking from my own experience, I can tell you again, like, Ada's a good example because they disappeared for a bit. I don't dislike Hada because of it. It just made me a little bit hesitant to, like, put myself out there again. Not because of anything weird, but just like, oh, this person just kind of disappeared on me without saying anything. And then when they came back, things were different. You know, they were not as close. They kind of like started doing their own thing. And so I just kind of assumed, oh, they just didn't want to talk to me and they don't want to talk to me. And that's kind of the folly of like not communicating. Again, I think Kate is a wonderful person. I think he's very sweet. But still, it's, you know, a scary feeling to feel like someone could just disappear like that. It makes you wonder a lot of things. It makes you worry that, like, are they going to disappear again? Or was it because of this? Was it because of that? Like, you know, distance just makes it hard. Personal opinions. Take it all with a grain of salt. Okay. I set down my chicken traps. I should have marked them on the map. It's near here. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that reed basket's gone forever because I don't remember where I put it. Unless I want to go back in my own VOD and like look for the moment I put it down and then like look on the map and try to triangulate this shit. God damn it, why did I do that? Again. I hate my brain. I legitimately don't know where it was. I am an idiot. Dead raccoon. I just tell them I'm free, just a message away, and show up to and very sadly, his friend group, and they all look to me to figure out what to do, especially on Fridays. I can't just freely hop around like I used to. Yeah, that's part of the unfortunates also of prospecting. And if there's only something like just placed user objects, I wish. I guess I give up. I guess I'll just make a new one. All these wasted cattails, rip chicken. I will say, personal opinion, it's nice to have a like friend group, right? It's nice to be included in something like that. However, it is a lot of responsibility, and it does make like it sours a lot of things when it comes to being friends with those people. Because again, it is responsibility now. It's not just, oh, I can just go say hi. It's, hey, what are we gonna do today? And then it becomes more of a headache. It's no longer just fun. It's, oh, I have to do something. Expectations. It's why I was on Orange and like VR forever, just because like people joining me and then trying to figure out like what's going on, or like if I'm doing stuff that's fun or who I'm hanging out with. I don't know. It just slowly started to like wear me down. And yeah, it's just a lot of pressure. And that pressure became annoying. Alright, I'm gonna have to try again. Let's see. Pick these up. Okay, so now what I need to do is set up my stuff. You know what? No, I think it's probably best just to let it get cold. And he said, I like being needy, but holy moly, I love being in private instances. But I like not having to worry about music and be somewhere just to see all the people. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. The best thing you can do is just do that. Go to the events, go talk to strangers, and your friends can join you if they want to. They don't have to be there, but they can be if they want to. I mean, that's also on them. That's not your fault. If someone is catty about activities, it's like, okay, do you? Okay, let that do its thing. You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna do... We're gonna make 3 ingots worth. And because of that, I'll make a pickaxe, I'll make a 2 ingots, and then I'll turn the ingots into... I'll turn one of the ingots into a saw blade, so I can start making saws. Or boards, I mean. And then over here... That is the unfortunate truth of life. Foster bad vibes, no one's gonna be there. No, I know. I understand. You're not saying like you intentionally like broke people off from them. It just worked out. They fucked around and they found out. I mean, that's the thing too, is like, you don't have to call someone's activity boring, for instance, or they don't have to go, ew, sorry, you're fine. They don't have to like complain about the activity you chose. Don't go. It's really that simple. If I say I want to go listen to live music or watch people DJ a set, I'm gonna go do that. You're welcome to come, but also, I don't care. If someone makes it weird though, and they're like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, don't. That's a you choice. Alright, this time I'm going to look for chickens over here. I will put down 2 traps, and then I will hopefully catch them. And this foliage is rough. There's a pig. Looking for chickens. Those are hares. Why does your mouth hate you, Sword? What do you mean? Does it hurt? Did you cut yourself? Did you bite your cheek? Did you bite your cheek? Man, I don't know why cheek became a whisper, but it did. Alright, well, the wolves are nocturnal, so I have to be very careful around here. My game froze? Okay, unfroze. Ooh, there's lightning going on too. Let's see. I've only been to the dentist a few times in the past 5 years, and so because I have bad time managing, like, hygiene, I have really bad cavities. Ooh. I'm gonna tell you the same thing every adult's probably ever told you. Take care of your teeth. They are very important assets. They are something you should always, always, always be caring for. They will only get worse. Very seldom will you ever get better. Like, take care of them. I've seen plenty of ruined teeth in my lifetime, and yeah, it's not great. I know, it's one of those things where it's like, when you're depressed, it is really hard to take care of yourself. It is incredibly hard to justify taking care of yourself when you are not feeling happy. Motherfucker, you scared me. Motherfucker, I'm being surrounded. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna set traps tonight. I'm just going to go to my house and deal with the hot metal that's probably fucking solidified because I forgot about it. Okay. It's still hot. I think. Yeah, it's still 1,000 degrees. I need to pour mold. But I will tell you too, out of personal experience, um, when I was much younger, I chipped my tooth and then I just left it like that. And then I realized as I got older, damn, I really wish I took care of this sooner because it gradually got worse. Where, like, you know, it's slowly like all this exposed bit just starts to get worn down because it's not like an edge like it's supposed to be. It's jagged and it's rough. And so, yeah, I wish I took better care of it when I was much younger. Unfortunately, can't go back and change it. It is part of the life. But yeah, I think it is one of those things where, like, you have to constantly be reminding yourself. You have to set, like, as stupid as it might be, set reminders to, like, do basics. Like, oh, brush my teeth. It is X o'clock. I need to take a shower. It is X time. Because even now, and I say this very boldly and confidently, I am shit at taking care of myself. I am very bad at doing basics that I need to do. And oftentimes, that's because I am in my own head. Hello, kitty cats. I am constantly just either depressed about something or overthinking something, and I suffer for it because I'm not taking care of myself. You know, it's like, oh shit, yeah, maybe I should do the basics. Like, I'm not proud to say this, so you know, it's embarrassing to admit, but there's been periods of depression where I've gone like 4 or 5 days without taking a shower because I did the bare minimum of like, okay, well, I'll make sure I don't stink. I'll just apply deodorant and then I will like do the bare minimum to exist and not reek of human filth. And I'm lucky. I don't have like a lot of like body odor or anything. Hooray, Asian genes. But it doesn't mean that's a good thing. It's like, that's my depression mode. I mean, that's why you also just have to like make rules for yourself. Like, hey, I know I don't want to, but I said I would. Like, you are the only person who ultimately can hold you accountable for anything. Set reminders on your phone. Like, things like that will make it easier for you to be accountable for yourself. Like, oh, I can't just go do this because, ow, motherfucker, what hit me? Fucking John Wick, I swear. They always snipe me when I'm not paying attention. And I just want to eat my stew before I could sleep so I don't die. Okay. I know. Now I got my cat yelling at me for more food. Sword, this is the thing that I'm gonna tell you, and it sucks. You have to hold you accountable. You are the only one who cares. Your parents obviously care right now because up until you're out of their house, they have to exist with you. So if you stink, they have to deal with it, right? You have to be the one that cares. Because if you don't care, who else will? Like I always tell people, your happiness is your priority. No one else cares at first. As you make friends and as you start finding people in your life that you want to be around, you're the only one who's going to be taking care of you. You're the only one who's going to care whether or not you've taken a shower. You have to worry about it more than anyone else. Like, and this is true for everything else. If you get a job, you have to be the one that's like on it when it comes to getting food, or not getting food, getting your work done. Sorry, I'm just brain just reset because I was looking at food in game. Like, no matter what's happening in your life, you are always the one that is going to be responsible for the end result. So if you want to see something change, or if you want a result, you have to be the one who aims for it. And that's not to say again that you're, lazy. It's because right now your priorities are kind of shot because you're not happy. Okay. Enjoy your trip to the store. Be safe, Opti. Like, even if they don't, though, you should. Because, your friends are going to be nice to you, and they're probably not going to tell you, hey, Sword, you kind of smell today. Like, they're probably just going to be like, we like Sword, so we're not going to say anything. People are nice, unfortunately, especially when we're close to them. Like, it's good that they care, or that they like you, but then it's also like, bruh, why didn't you tell me that I smelled like shit? This is P nutrients, that's N nutrients. Okay, so I can plant onions there. And then I can plant the turnips here. You have a friend in the real world? I mean, yeah, that's the first step. But yeah, I know I'm hungry. My point isn't to beat you down, it's just mostly to point out, like, you are going to have to be the one that takes care of yourself. As much as it's, like, also your family's responsibility to, like, care for you. Oh, okay, hello, hello, hello. Yes, I see you. Like, as much as, it's hopefully your family care, but again, you have to be the one that makes an effort. Because they don't know what to do. Most times parents don't know how to handle someone when they're depressed. And there's actually like some pride that you have to take in it, like feel good about the way you present yourself. You know, I smell good or I feel good. I'm assuming these have to be hot. Yeah, it seems to be so. But yeah. We are going to be our own worst enemy more often than not. There's going to be times where it feels like, what's the point? Who cares? If I don't shower today, who the fuck is going to care? And the answer should be you. You should care. And I hope you do. And I hope that you feel that sense of importance. Because it is important. And you do matter, and your overall physical well-being matters. So I hope you do take that to heart and, you put more of an effort into taking care of yourself as, again, I am the pot calling the kettle black. I am notoriously bad when I'm depressed for taking care of myself. I actively do not want to. But that's not an excuse. There we go. That should be enough. No, but I do find myself in that, like, depression pit where I will let myself just not do things that I should. And all for the sake of, like, oh, I don't feel like it today. I feel sad or I feel frustrated. No, and I'm not saying that you don't completely care. Like, I don't mean to beat you down and make you feel like maybe I'm just assuming a lot of things. I'm just speaking from my own depression or my own like bad habits. So hopefully it doesn't come across the wrong way, but also understandable if it's like frustrating. But I do relate to it a lot. Like I said, like I would like to, not feel that way and think like, oh, yeah, I take good care of myself. It's like I don't take good care of myself. I know I don't. Come on, free lights. There we go. I do struggle. And like I said, I've gone several days without showering, several days without brushing my teeth, and then I immediately like think to myself like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I letting myself get like this? And then, I take the time, I make the effort, and I try to like take care of myself. And I will tell you, um, you do feel the difference. Like you do actually notice it yourself. What was I doing? I needed to heat up the ingots. Oh, I see. What? Can't smelt. Requires smelting container, i.e. a crucible. How do I reheat? What? Oh, I need to build a forge. Yeah, my brain, I forgot about that. How do I get cobblestone? I need clay and a bunch of stone. Okay. Well, did I throw away all those stones? The answer is I threw away some of them. Alright, that's 4. I need more. Time to break stones. Anyway, I do hope that you understand too that, things can and will get better. Taking care of yourself is going to be the first step in all of that. So, it feels like a pain in the ass because it kind of is. But ultimately, you will find that you do notice a difference in yourself. You feel a real difference in your mood and... Oh, my cat. Why? Okay, so forge needs to be done. There's one thing I struggle with the most in like any Minecraft kind of game. It's this, like, I get so confused and lost in details. I'm like, oh, okay, what am I doing? This, then that. Oh, nope, but this, but that. Yeah, I need a bigger house. Charcoal. And then here I put... Okay, and then here I need to place the ingots. And then I need to... I guess I just wait for it to glow, right? Four at a time, yeah. I'm only working on one right now, I think, so... I just want to make a saw blade. Okay, so... There we go. Just waiting for this. Agreed, yeah. And we are at 1,000. And then I need to make a saw. Where's the saw? There it is. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I remember now. This is annoying. I remember now. This is actually really cool though. I do actually think it's cool. I just completely forgot the mechanics. It's very logical. I also put my blacksmithing stuff in a bad spot, so that's also on me. Also very forgiving. Alright, and then I need the splitters. Bingo. And then to make this into a thingy, I need to just stick with it. And there we go. And now I can start progressing a little bit more. Now I can make wooden boards. Yippee. The joys of crafting. I'm just checking my traps. I'm going to use reusable food or renewable food supply to just bait those traps. And feed myself. Speaking of feeding myself, I do kind of want to heat up some food, so I might step away for like 2 minutes just to throw something in the oven, and then I can be right back. I will say too, one of the things about this game is it is incredibly punishing if you don't constantly have a plan or something in the works. 'Cause you do start to get like punished for like time management, right? It's a big reason why like finding those crops was so important to me. Was like, oh, if I don't have crops, then obviously I'm kind of boned. Especially when it comes to wheat, like grains. Grains are so important. Okay, I think that means it's almost nighttime because the music changed the more dramatic sounding one. Okay, everything has been picked. I have a lot of berries. They're all gonna go bad very quickly, but at the rate at which I've been eating, that's fine. Eh. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know. Can't stress out about it. Okay, so another day without me planting my trap. Which, again, I also fucked up earlier and I did not, um, mark where I placed my last trap. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here for a minute. I'm going to get up to go heat up food. I will be right back. If I don't remind myself too, similarly, I forget things. Wait, what did I do with my phone? What did I do? Okay. Phone acquired. My cat is yelling at me that he's hungry. I hear you. I do. I swear I hear you. Alright. Cat is now fed. I'm now waiting for my food to reheat. He's yelling at me for being in his bed. I'm also just checking some messages and stuff from Discord just to make sure I didn't ignore anybody. One of my friends was asking me for help, and then I said, what? And then he said, how do I apply thermal paste? And I said, oh. Yeah, it's not that hard. Thermal paste, very easy. Huh. No, no, no. You attacked me. Why are you... Anyway. Oh, neat. That's important. Okay, so like I said before, time management in this game, very important, right? Motherfucker. I need to cut down a bunch of trees. I need to, in that case, make an axe for myself, which means I need to also make another tool rack. The lovely tool rack that you showed me. Cool. And then I need to start just putting some stuff away. Ba, 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 ba. Don't need you right now. Consolidate these down into fish chunks. Okay, that will do for now. Other than that, I need... Do I just make a copper axe? I guess I do. Then I need... Let's go with 2 for now and see if that's enough. It's funny how I keep putting things away though, and then I immediately go back for it. Every time. I have the worst... Just... I need infinite storage. I need infinite space in my inventory. Okay, now we're just waiting for this to heat up. It's also been a day, so while that's heating, actually, I'm just gonna run out here for a second, look outside. Ignore that fucking awful hole in the sky. And do my due diligence, okay? Traps are clear. And my cat's in my lap. Hello. Yes, I love you. $19 more carrots. Mature rye. Mature spelt. Flax. Spelt. Spelt. Flax. Yeah, none of these are mature yet. I should... Oh, nope, that was a mistake. Motherfucker. Seven of seven. 7. Six. I'm not saying that out loud. I'm not saying the number. I'm not gonna say what Gen Z kids are saying. I can resist this stupid. Okay, everything else is just growing. These are P nutrients, these are N nutrients, that's N nutrients as well. So what can I plant? So these are just missing P, so I can like that. Okay, I'm gonna go put this stuff away. grab more stuff. Oh shit, I almost forgot about that. I need to make a copper axe head. Then I need to grab my hammer. I'm getting me mallets. Okay, so then I need to do heavy heads. Okay. Pretty good start. And then down. And then split. Boop, 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 boop. Bingo. And then this goes in here. This to make a copper axe. Cool. This goes back up there, and I don't need you right now. I've got seeds, I've got this stupid gear. And then I have the nutrients. Whatever, just grabbing everything. Go back over here and I'm gonna just start planting stuff. Okay, so that is K missing, K missing. So it's missing K, I can plant N. And that's also N, so that's N missing, N missing. These are all missing N nutrients. No, they all have N. No. They are low on N nutrients. I made a mistake. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm stupid. Nutrients. No, Oh, I'm just reading it wrong. I was right. Okay, I'm good. %, N, 28% P. Okay, I'm just stupid. Yeah, my brain was just not working. I've got a cat in my lap, okay, so I'm debuffed. The next intelligent thing would be for me to also grab a shovel and grab more dirt and grab my hoe and then do all that too so I can plant the rest of these crops. A light temporal storm is imminent. That's unfortunate. A light temporal storm is imminent. Ain't nothing I can do. All I will do is back to what I was originally doing, which is procuring firewood as well as working materials. So Chop down some trees. Oh, never mind. And now I'm fucking running for my life. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Don't like this, don't like this. Hey, buddy. Well, for the next however freaking long this takes, we're just gonna be sitting here doing nothing, because that's just the way it is. Man, this sucks. Um, man, this sucks. I hate temporal storms. What can I do? What are the actual things I can do right now? Alt tab and like look at what my friends are doing. I guess I can just look at my settings and see what else I can fix. Okay, that's that. Disable this. I got nothing better to do for the next few minutes. Oh, okay then. Yep, there are the monsters. Is there a way to like prevent temporal storms? Storm. No? Radioactivity is low, which is hilarious because it's fucking temporal storm right now. Yep, they want me. Meanwhile, inside this very small caravan, Ilwak awaits their fate. What a lovely time indeed. And I'm gonna Google what I'm supposed to do during temporal storms because I feel like I'm wasting time. It says build a house day one, close door, wait it out, run if all else fails. Dodge rocks, blah blah blah. So basically just either avoid them like I'm doing, or play dodge rock with them. Which, why would I do that? Anyway. So this is live. Oh, it's over. Does not mean safe. It just means it's over. There's a few of these fuckers out there waiting for me. They're the glitchy kind, too. Hey. That is not okay. Alright, I should be making more charcoal. I should be making some wood boards. I don't know. I feel like you only get the chance to stay out and fight for a temporal storm when you reach iron at minimum. No, that sounds right. I'm going to... It's been a really short stream, I know, and it's more like I just feel kind of out of it. So I'm gonna probably end stream here because I'm hungry and I don't know. I'm just not feeling it today, I think. But I appreciate you hanging out and chatting, guys. Yeah. See you all again soon, I'm sure. So I'll post when I go live. But goodbye for now. I'm gonna take off. Save and leave world. Alrighty? Take care of yourselves. Brush your teeth. And yeah, we'll talk again tomorrow, maybe probably. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any reward. Going through their corpses doesn't seem like it's worth the time and effort either. But yeah.